welcome back to my channel. So today it's time for a much requested video, which is a rundown of all the perfumes by Ariana Grande. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. It's all about perfumes and I love taking your requests for perfume videos and making videos that you guys ask for. This one, lots of people have been asking for, and I also did a poll on YouTube and this one came top. And don't worry, if you voted in that poll, I probably will end up doing the other celebrity fragrances in there as well, but Ariana won, so Ariana is coming first. So Ariana Grande has a number of perfumes to her name now. She has 7 and she's only been bringing out perfumes since 2015, so more than one a year. I guess that kind of represents her rise in popularity. As you would kind of expect, they're all quite young scents. They're quite sweet, fruity, innocent, fun scents, and they're all probably around a £15 to £20 price point. So very affordable everyday fragrances, and you know, obviously they're not really good quality. This isn't gonna like change your whole life. They are celebrity fragrances after all, but there are some quite fun ones in here, and all the bottles I think are quite cool. So let's start with her first original fragrance, which is called Ari by Ariana Grande, and this comes in this signature circular bottle with a pom-pom on, and as you would expect from Ariana, it is pink bottle, and the smell is very pink as well. So raspberry really dominates here, but it's like a raspberry marshmallow. There's a little bit of citrus lemon in the initial spray, but in the dry down it's like a sweet marshmallow raspberry. There's some nice pear notes in here. There's musk, a bit of rose, a bit of woodiness, like very typical fragrance notes. So it feels very feminine, but raspberry sort of wins the day, and it feels like a very sweet, innocent smell. She then released her second perfume called Frankie, and this is a unisex perfume named after her stepbrother Frankie. This is a sugary sweet perfume, but to get away from the super female vibes, it's got apricot in and some woody notes as well. So cedar and musk, and the pear is back again. So it is still sweet. I can't really imagine a quite macho male person wearing this, but it isn't like a pink smelling fragrance. It's a sweet apricot cedary fragrance. So it does live up to its unisex ambition, even though perhaps I wouldn't say it was something that most men would probably not be buying Ariana Grande unisex perfumes, but it could definitely be worn by women as well. If you like apricot, it would definitely work, and without those super sweet notes in, it's quite refreshing. We then have Sweet Like Candy, which is so sweet, you guys. This is so sweet. I imagine if Barbie were to wear a perfume, this is what she'd wear. We are talking whipped cream, we're talking sugar, we're talking vanilla. Then we've got blackberry, we've got blackcurrant, pear, frangipane. So it's dominated by that whipped cream, sugary vanilla-iness, and then you get a bit of a blackberry and blackcurrant, but it's really sweet, living up to its name. Definitely something that could be worn by, I don't know, like an 8-year-old or a sort of 12-year-old Ariana Grande fan, and it would be completely appropriate because it's so sweet and innocent. But I can imagine it might put some people off because I know not everyone likes very sweet fragrances. She then has a Sweet Like Candy limited edition that comes in red. I say limited edition, but you can still buy it some places, so whatever. I think the bottle in red is quite cool, and this has red berries as sort of dominant fragrance note. So it still has the sweetness of the sort of whipped cream sugar, but red berries are coming through, which kind of pares down all that intense sweetness. It's got blackcurrant, it's got frangipane, and it's got some more interesting notes like musk and amber in. So it's more of a well-rounded fragrance. And yes, it is still sweet, but not anywhere near as sweet as Sweet Like Candy original. We then have Moonlight, which comes in a kind of iridescent-y type bottle with the pom-pom on, of course. And this potentially is my favourite in the range. This has a plum as its main note. It also has blackcurrant in and peony, so all fragrances I like. And then it has a sugary vanilla as well. This reminds me of a Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy, just anything that comes in a purple bottle basically. This is kind of what that's like. There's that plummy berryness with that sweetness. So if I were to recommend one from the range, it would probably be this one because it's a little bit more grown up than the others. Next we have a new bottle, Cloud, and I just think this is such a cool bottle. I would love to, you know, design fragrance bottles and stuff, and I can't believe no one's really made a Cloud before, so this is a really unusual and cool bottle. Again, we have a sugary whipped cream note in it, but this has like a chocolatey praline in, and it has coconut, so it's a little bit more heavier than some of the previous ones. It's not a light sweetness, it's a heavy coconut sweetness. It also has some lavender in and some musk, both relatively heavy notes. So this is quite kind of like a cloud hug around you of that sort of musky, praline-y, coconut, sugary hug. So a little bit more intense than the others, I'd say. And then finally we have her brand new one, Thank You Next, as in the song Thank You Next. This is basically a raspberry macaroon, so kind of going back to the sweetness we had in some of her other ones, but she's also kept coconut in like that was in Cloud. So this is like a mixture of Ari and Cloud. If they were to have a baby, it would be Thank You Next. So yes, it's sweet and raspberry, but it also has a bit of depth through the coconut. Again, we've got musk, pear, rose, very similar notes in all her perfumes. So I'd say they're all very similar on a very similar vibe, and then they all have particular ones that are like the dominant note. But I can imagine if someone was an Ariana Grande fan, they'd probably love any of these. They wouldn't really mind, and because they've all come out in the past few years, it's not like any of them are particularly old. So as always, I'll leave the links down below where you can get these, America, Europe, different links. So check them out if you want to, because they are usually at quite good price points, being a celebrity fragrance. So let me know what you guys think about these perfumes. Do you have any of them? Do you wear them? Don't forget to subscribe if you're a perfume fan like me. I have new videos every week. And give the video a thumbs up, or leave me a comment if you found the video helpful, useful, interesting, or just liked it. But that's it guys, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye!